Rossville will hold on to the ball here. Bray looks to inbounds. He does. And again, Rossville being really patient. Here just working a ball back and forth. Trying to figure out a way to penetrate into this.
You know, it's amazing already.
3-2 that they got working against.
2 minutes and 15 seconds into the broadcast, and nobody scored yet.
Yep. Turnover on each team, and nobody's able to get it up yet. Hit a bucket. And Rossville just running this clock down, making Clinton Prairie just sit back here and defend.
Coach content to sit back in the zone and not come out and pressure one man on man.
Long three. That one didn't go, but McGraw gets it back, Sean. Nice put up. There you go.
That'll break the scoring drought there. 2-0 now. Clinton Prairie leads Rossville here early in first quarter on a Thursday night. Little different night for high school basketball, but because girls sectionals are in play, it's kind of why I talked about that earlier with the Lady Gophers playing tomorrow. You don't get your typical Friday night matchup. Charlie Thompson, number 22 for Rossville, checks in. Coach Dunn going to roll the dice early substitution here in the first quarter, try to change something up. There's a 3-2 zone.
Yeah, Rossville got guys that are flashing into that lane, but McGraw's sitting right there in the middle. He's got those long arms, you know, so going over the top of him is going to be really difficult. They get it back.
McGraw with a Euro step. He's got 2 quick buckets and now 4 points.
Yeah, for his second. Got all the points here for the Gophers early. Look at this, 4.5 minutes on the clock, and we're sitting at 4-zip.
Ford tries to penetrate. He'll draw the body foul here against Holliker. That's the first foul tonight. Holliker second on this Gopher squad in points per contest at 8.2. But we've seen him get in foul trouble a couple of our broadcasts this season.
Good look inside by Bray. Kick back out. He'll take it.
There's a shot. Big three hit that time, Austin Bray. That'll cut the lead down to 1.
That's a huge shot right there.
Bray leads these Rossville Hornets in scoring at 12 points per contest. Hasn't shot the 3 real great this year, only at 25%, but that was money as soon as it left his hand.
Yeah, it looked good all the way.
Holliker in the lane, penetrates. That one's short.
Nice little turnaround, just couldn't get it to go. Left it a little short.
Charlie Thompson pushes it up for the Hornets. Now loose ball. Ford, 3. No. Davis there for the rebound.
Ooh, that was going up there and getting that one.
McGraw has it stripped away. It falls in the hands of Del Rio. He'll look to push. Free throw line jumper. And that one rattles in and out. You know, Pete, they say that mid-range jumper's a lost art. But I think that it's a real smart play. I can tell you that the all-time leader in Big Ten history in scoring is Calvert Cheney, and he sure didn't get them all behind the three-point line.
That's right. That's right.
Speaking of Calvert Cheney and Indiana Hoosiers, there's a nice matchup this weekend for fans in this area as the number 1 ranked Boilermakers travel to Assembly Hall to take on the Hoosiers.
Yep, that's a different game. You throw the rankings out the window on that one, man. It don't matter.
Harshbarger down low.
Oh, nice. Oh.
I'm going to roll out like it's got a lid on it.
Boy. Able to get the loose ball there and go back up. Just couldn't get the kind roll. Oh, nice move.
Del Rio kick out. Charlie Thompson.
Oh.
Little strong. McGraw on the rebound. Gophers with the 1-point lead. Harshbarger offensive
man,
foul.
I tell you what, that was a pretty good acting job right there, if I got to say so. Tried to do it there. He sold it really well.
Hey, when the whistle goes your way, man, it goes your way. Another substitution is Ford's going to sit down for Rossville. Del Rio will bring it up, set up the offense. Opportunity here for Rossville to take a lead in the first quarter. Shot no good. It was number 34, Kane Gardner, who came in for Rossville during that last possession.
Yeah, nice hustle right there on both of the guys.
And you think these teams don't know each other pretty well? Because Coach Peckinpah comes in with Levi Osler, and they bring in Kane Gardner, and those two match up with each other real well.
Absolutely.
Del Rio, 3 on the way. Caught the side of the backboard.
Nice rebound. Oh, about got it back. The turnover now.
Good heads-up pass for Nip. Outlet. Run out. McGraw's got his 3rd field goal. 3-point lead now for the Gophers. Gardner's shot short. Osler on the rebound.
That looked like he got it on the arm.
A little contact, letting them play a little bit here early on. With these two teams for so long, you get this late in the year, it's usually got conference championship implications on the line, but with the emergence of Carroll basketball over the last couple of years, you've got others playing well in that conference. As Hoosier Heartland this year. Carroll towards the top of the standings, like I said. Taylor, 13-2 on the season, 5-0 in conference play. Eastern's at 5-1. They've got a real nice conference season going.
And matching up here tonight. Oh, there's a steal. Ooh, man, big collision there, just past mid-court. Watch the comes out and casually just passes that pass, and McGraw really went for it.
Looks like they called the foul against McGraw.
Wow.
Now, in fairness, I saw the official closest to the play ask for help because he was trying to get back and didn't see the contact. Cross-court pass to Del Rio. We'll get it back up top to Bray. He hit that 3 earlier.
The good part is nobody got hurt on that play, and everybody's back out there. You want your best players on the floor, and those two are two of the best.
Trapped in the corner, and a heads-up play by Gabe Freeman. Throw it off the leg of Osler and keep things alive for the Hornets. Matt Ford, after a quick break, he comes right back in for Rossville.
Yeah, it's a heads-up play by Freeman. Nowhere to go and able to bounce it off. Oh, boy.
Prairie runs out of real estate behind the back pass there to Del Rio. It's always fun when these two teams play, no matter if it's here at Clinton Prairie or over at the Hornets' Nest, as they refer to it, in Rossville. You'll have good turnout and crowds, and you'll hear them be loud tonight. Davis with it for the Gophers, back to McGraw. Looks like the Gophers are going to hold for the final shot of the first quarter. What looks more like a baseball score early on, 6-3.
Really, neither team looks really into it other than they lose Nip. Oh, my goodness. How do you miss that?
Wide open.
That is too far open.
Oh. Another look at it. Just couldn't get that one to go. So you're in, score at the end of one, 6-3. Clinton Prairie on top of Rossville. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
There is something for everyone to love at Mulberry Pizza King. We have fresh salads, hot sandwiches, frozen treats, and fountain drinks. And of course, pizza. Always made to order and cooked in our ovens until your pizza is fit for a king. So come see why we've been a Mulberry tradition since 1974. Dine in at 137 South Glick Street in Mulberry or call 765-296-2344 to place a carry-out order.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities.
Prepare to die.
Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
We'll welcome you back here. Start of quarter number 2. 6-3 your score. Clinton Prairie on top of Rossville. This portion of our broadcast brought to us by our friends at Scott Young of One Midwest Financial. Scott offers a wide range of products and services that can help clients get the stability needed to face life's surprises. He'll work in sync with his clients to uncover their financial goals, review the state of their financial health, and identify strategies to guide them up and down the financial mountain. For more information, email Scott at syoung@onemidwestfp.com. Little thievery and a takeaway there by the Gophers.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Bray did not shoot that 3.
So far, it's been all McGraw tonight. He has all 8 of the Gophers' points.
All McGraw.
Had a low scoring output by his standards against Western. One game back, he had just 16 points in that one. I would take 16 any night.
Yeah, that's a great night.
But by his standards, that's about half of what he's been scoring lately. So young sophomore has been filling up the stat sheet. Holliker checks back in for the Gophers. Here comes a little pressure from Rossville. Holliker looks for Nip. Nip recovers, kicks out to Osler. Good defensive recovery that time from Rossville.
Oh, nice.
Back screen, back door. He's got all 10.
Yeah, nobody caught McGraw sneaking around back. Nice tip.
Nip causing some havoc here defensively early for the Gophers.
Another turnover, Sean.
McGraw, no, rebounded there by Luke Royer. Here come the Hornets. Del Real dumps it off.
What a pass by Del Real.
That was Caden Wilson there, who just checked in for the Hornets. Caden had a nice game against Frankfurt a few games back. He had 12 points, went 4 of 6 from three-point land.
Yeah, for a while there, I thought Del Real was going to just take it right in, but man, nice little bounce pass to the open man. Laid it in, cut that lead in half.
McGraw looked to inbounds.
So then you kind of look at these two teams that first quarter, and like even this one, not a lot of urgency here in this game.
A lot of patience. Three-pointer taken by McGraw as his hot start continues. Again, all 13 points of the Gophers.
It's the McGraw show.
This timeout allows us to thank our sponsors tonight here on the ISC Sports Network. Healthy Communities of Clinton County. They were formed over 15 years ago. The coalition still committed to making permanent changes by encouraging policy, systems, and environmental changes with the desire to always make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. Great night of basketball all across the ISC Sports Network. 4 games headed your way. Another game in Clinton County going on right now as the Danville Warriors travel to Case Arena. Jonathan Mathis and Joe Rook have that call. If you guys want to flip over, put up 2 screens, watch them both.
There you go. That's why you got the phone, you got the iPad,
Yeah.
right? You just get to download the app and, sneak your wife's phone when she's not looking. You get them both setting up and watch them both.
There you go. If you got a smart TV, you can probably find the ISC Sports Network app there, too.
There you go. Let's watch it on the big screen. 13-5, man. It is. It's been the McGraw show this first and second quarter.
I don't think he's going to have just 16 tonight. Not with the start that he's on. He's on a pretty nice pace here to start the broadcast. Gophers got to find somebody else to help out, though. They do have an 8-point lead right now, but you don't want to get too used to standing around and watching McGraw work.
Well, right now only 2 scores for Rossville. You got Bray and you got Wilson, and I think Bray has got to be a kid that's got to look to score here for these guys. He's had a couple times where it looked like he passed up some shots. There you go. Man, that looked good.
Yeah, just a little too strong as it hit back iron. McGraw
Nice
down
and
the lane.
smooth.
And one opportunity.
Boy,
for Jake McGraw.
that just looked effortless, didn't it? I mean, that's just a nice, smooth drive right in there. Drew the contact.
You know, what's fun about watching McGraw play, Pete, is he's not the quickest. He's not even the most athletic, but he just finds ways to score. I mean, he's just one of those guys that you can tell.
To me, it's like playing under control, you know. Even not using, he doesn't have to worry about that quickness. Just plays under that control, and that's exactly what you saw there.
16-5 early lead here for the Gophers.
And he's actually getting out there and he's hustling on defense, staying active.
Baseline, Ford, kick out. Bray thought about the three.
Nice shot.
Love it. Great head fake and move by Austin Bray to knock down the two.
Absolutely. A little step inside.
Nip gets it back to McGraw. Rossville extending that pressure out to around that 3-meter line. The volleyball line's there on the floor.
Trying to deny the pass. I think they got number 2, Matthew Ford, on his first foul.
Lane Holliker checks back in for the Gophers. These two teams have played each other a lot over the years. Since 1993, Clinton Prairie is 15-22 versus Rossville during that span. But I went back and looked, and they had the postseason going all the way back to 1961 earlier today, Pete.
That's amazing.
And Rossville has knocked the Gophers out of postseason play 18 times over that span. Now you'd say, hey, going all the way back to the 60s, that's 60 years. Gabe Freeman gets his bucket to go. But they've only played 23 times in postseason play, so the Gophers have only gotten past Rossville 5 times in the postseason. I was astounded by that number. Ball on the ground, timeout taken by the Gophers. Heads up play by Nip there to keep the possession for Clinton Prairie. You know, even more when you go back and you talk about that regular season, obviously Gophers, they hold that 22-15, right, since 93. Last year during the regular season, they beat Rossville 54-41. Turn around and get into sectional play 1 month later, they lose to Rossville by 5. It's just tough to beat a team twice in one season. They won't have to worry about this year as Rossville's in 1A, completely different sectional, Clinton Prairie in 2A this year. But two familiar opponents. When they're in the same class, they play quite often. Makes a lot of sense. They're not very far from each other, so tends to have good crowds for those sectional drawings.
Yeah, you like these games that are not very far from each other. Allows the parents and the family to travel, get over there. We've got decent weather out right now. No snow on the ground. It's not slick or anything like that. So everybody's able to get out and enjoy these high school basketball games.
And it's Thursday, so you know these two communities. Rossville probably went over to Teresa's, right? And had the pork chop special or what they do on Thursdays.
There you go.
The Mulberry fans probably went over to the South Fork and had the fried chicken tonight. And then they went over and now they're going to watch some basketball on Thursday.
Yeah. Full bellies. Now they got to go have their dessert. Some popcorn, right? Got to get your popcorn. Watch a little high school basketball.
Coach Corey Dunn and these Rossville Hornets. 10-8 on the season. Coach Dunn looking for his 4th sectional since taking over the helm of Rossville. This is his 9th season.
They're bringing a double on McGraw now.
Down low to Davis. Ooh. Foul against Rossville. Good sportsmanship there as they help Caden Davis up.
Yeah, it looks like 21 maybe.
You called it correct. First foul on Gabe Freeman, team 4th foul.
Yeah, let's see if Rossville continues. Like McGraw touches the ball if they don't bring the double.
McGraw, baseline floater. That one a little short, rebounded by Freeman. Del Real, or excuse me, that's Ford there.
Yeah, a little floater, couldn't get it to go.
McGraw loses the handle, gets it back to Nip. Nip looking for some help.
Oh boy, tried to get it down low. Got it back.
Harshbarger to Davis. Davis fouled. Looks like Freeman will pick up number 2.
Harshbarger, I think, didn't realize how open he was. I think he maybe thought there was somebody behind him, but he could have turned and just laid that in.
Freeman does pick up back-to-back fouls. Davis will head to the free throw line. Caden just 47% from the line on the season. Good looking stroke there.
That gives the Gophers another score.
Yeah, so I was going to say only the second scorer tonight for Clinton Prairie after 16 straight points to open the contest.
Not making the stat guy work too hard, right?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to keep track of. I don't mind those nights.
No. Get in there.
Davis goes 1 of 2. Rossville had cut it to 7. Now an 8-point lead.
Hit it. Oh, what a rebound.
Ford, or excuse me, Caden Wilson, number 3 with the rebound and then gets fouled.
Man, that one looked good. Nice fight for the rebound. Get the foul to Jonas Nip on that one, though.
Nip's first foul. Oh, what a pass to get out of trouble.
That was a tough pass.
Kane Gardner.
Woo, man, Bray bringing the double. Trying to get out of there. Turnover.
McGraw with the steal. He's got help if he wants it at taking himself. He'll draw the foul on Charlie Thompson.
Charlie Thompson. Good foul. Got up there, went for the ball.
You know, a player we have not seen tonight, and I don't know why. Coach didn't say he was hurt. We'll see if maybe in the second half he gets in, but Caden Wilson, or excuse me, Jacob Wilson for Rossville, or for Clinton Prairie. I got to get this straight. Jacob Wilson for the Clinton Prairie Gophers. He's been in the starting lineup lately.
There's a few Wilsons out there tonight.
Jake McGraw rattles 2 in a row. A little over 3 minutes to go before the half, and what has been a quick first half of basketball.
See Rossville just be patient here and try to get something in there. Try to go over. Oh, nice. Now you get in there. Look at the big man work.
Holliker comes away with it. Now McGraw will be fouled by Bray. Look at it, man. That ball was loose for a minute until they get Bray with the reach. 1-1 now. We got bonus time. The rest of the first half. The 17th foul against Rossville. McGraw stays perfect at the line, 4 for 4 so far here tonight. Little conversation, some substitutions took place there. Luke Royer came in for Rossville. Clinton Prairie trying to break a 3-game losing streak. They fell to 1 point against Eastern. Got beat by 26 against Fountain Central. The Clinton Central game was postponed due to weather.
Oh,
Bank is open tonight.
Aiden Wilson.
Tough angle on that one.
Yeah, but that had to feel good to see one go in from the outside.
Again, very capably. Where's jersey number 3? And it's fitting. 4 of 6 against Frankfurt, as I said earlier. McGraw loses the handle. Stolen. Here comes the Hornets. Gray looks to push. Free throw line jumper, you got it.
Go. 5 quick points now.
Lead down to 7. Gophers get it ahead to Nip. Nip picks up his dribble right there around half court, and that's going to draw a timeout for Coach Beckenpaul and these Gophers. Beckenpaul having a conversation with the officials. This portion of our broadcast tonight brought to us by Ardente Dental, where they're a team of professional smile makers dedicated to leading the community to optimal health. Straighten your smile and improve your confidence today by contacting Ardente Dental at 654-7222. Dr. Jill Snyder. She's made some happy smiles in our family. I think both my girls, myself, and I believe my wife when she was a teenager. All got those nice Ardente Dental smiles. Coach Beckenpaul took that time out as Nip picked up his dribble right around half court. And it looked like he wanted to have more of a discussion with the official, Pete, than he really did with his team. They call that
I think you're
lobbying,
right.
you know, maybe trying to get a call later down the road. And the officials always say that doesn't work. McGraw keeps his balance. Gardner might have got away with a reach-in foul there a minute ago against McGraw. And now battling down low, they're going to get Royer off ball.
Yeah, I got to maybe get him on the arm bar or something there.
Bad thing for the Hornets is they're in over the limit. So Clinton Prairie is going to shoot free throws, and you don't want to send McGraw to the line. 76% shooter on the season. And he's 6 for 6 so far here tonight. 21 points in the first half. Jake McGraw having a heck of a scoring night. Set his career high earlier this season against Clinton Central with 32. Finally misses one at the line. But it's only an 8-point lead right now. Rossville still well within striking distance. That one kicked out of bounds off the foot of Nip. Tomorrow night's Clinton Prairie Gophers, Carroll Cougars sectional semifinal. Going to be a showdown. That game took overtime to decide a winner the last time they played in the regular season. IHSAA girls basketball. I want to say congratulations to Allie Harness of the Carroll Cougars. She set the all-time scoring record. There's a 3 for Charlie Thompson. And she's just a junior, Pete. She still has the rest of this season and obviously coming to an end and all of next year to kind of widen the distance.
It's impressive.
Holliker on the drive, offensive foul going the other way.
That'll be 2 on Holliker.
There's the push. He tries to get it up the floor and then just runs a guy over. And that's where all the analytics guys say, hey, you either take a 3 or you take a shot at the bucket, you get fouled, the numbers are better. But if Lane Holliker stops 2 steps before hitting the opponent and pulls up, he's got a wide open jump shot from 8 to 10 feet.
Ooh, that one tipped. Steal.
Nip on the takeaway. Can't get the shot to go, but great hustle by the Gophers. They come up with the offensive glass, and then how about that for Bray to tie him up?
Yeah, they called it a tie-up. I think Bray feels like he had the ball and they fouled him. See if the Hornets can get a stop here and get this thing closer. Look at that. Nice steal.
Charlie Thompson knocks down the 3 a minute ago. Gets the steal here. Ford. Baseline jumper, no, but there's Gardner. Loses it, body's hitting the floor.
Yeah. Hey, got to calm down a little bit, you know. I mean, because there's plenty of time there on the clock. No need to rush this one.
5-point lead for Clinton Prairie. This is the closest Rossville's been for a minute. So
that
the
was
foul
a
there
foul
against the big fella, Kane Gardner. That'll send Prairie's big fella, Levi Osler, to the line. Levi, 6'4" junior. Going off the rim. Gardner on the rebound, and now with 10 seconds to go, Rossville let's try to get a final shot up. A foul against McGraw, and that's the 7th team foul against Clinton Prairie. That's going to send Rossville to the line.
Really, for Clinton Prairie there, I mean, that's no really reason to reach in like that. Just keep your body against the, you know, between you and the rim.
Austin Bray rattles one home. He's got 8 points in tonight's contest. And it is a 4-point lead. Bray gets them both. Cuts it to 3.
Nice job.
Gonna look to push it up. Nip, not gonna get a shot off in time. 22-19 your score going to the break. Rossville makes a nice run. Things get a lot closer. We'll step aside when we come back. Halftime show headed your way on the ISC Sports Network.
Mulberry Telecommunications is proud to announce the next generation in awesome, Mintel TV. With the Mintel TV streaming app, you aren't confined to just your TV, but you need 2 things: high-speed fiber internet from Mulberry Telecommunications and a Mintel TV subscription. Available on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Android TV, and more, with features that include Cloud DVR, Restart TV, Look Back options, and Pause Live TV. Mintel TV is definitely the next generation of awesome. Current customers call 765-296-2885 for your free upgrade. New customers visit Mintel.net to sign up today.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds remaining. Big players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it. That's the finish. You get a layup, take it, and an and one. Out of here.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good.
This one is
good. There you go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
That is
Wrestler! Wrestler!
Whoa! Meet Henry. Henry is hip. Henry loves the new Mintel TV streaming app. And check out Helen. With features like Cloud DVR, Restart, and Look Back TV, Helen never misses her favorite shows. And this? Well, this is Bob. Bob can't contain his excitement for the new Mintel TV streaming app. Bob is proving that you actually can teach an old dog new tricks. What do you say, Bob? Does the Mintel TV app get a thumbs up? All right, Bobby-o. Mintel TV, the next generation of awesome. Upgrade today.
Welcome you back inside the half. 22-19, Clinton Prairie on top of Rossville. Well, what was a double-digit lead at one point in time is now down to 3 as Rossville made a nice run there in the second quarter, and they're getting a balanced effort, Pete. On the other side, it's been all McGraw. He has 21 of Clinton Prairie's 22 points. You got to think that doesn't bode necessarily well for Clinton Prairie over the long term of this game.
Well, they did slow him down towards the end of the second quarter there. They were throwing some doubles at him and trying to force him to pass the ball. And so I kind of slowed him down a little bit, but you'd kind of like to see somebody else step up for the Gophers. Harshbarger, Jonas Nip, he had a couple little bunnies there that he missed. I know one that he'd definitely like to have back. Yeah. And that hurt the Gophers. But, man, how about the play of Austin Bray for the Rossville Hornets? Really, 3 points in that first quarter, and he turned it around in the second quarter and has really fought to help his team get back along with Caden Wilson. So a little bit more guys on this side scoring. I think Coach Peckinpah would probably like to see somebody else, but it's been definitely it's been an interesting game, for a Thursday night game. Yeah, sure. just feels like it's off a little bit.
Yeah, early on, obviously McGraw has the hot hand, 21 of 22 points at the half, looks well on his way to potentially setting a new career high. But on the other side, you're getting that balanced effort. Caden Wilson with 5, Austin Bray with 9, Gabe Freeman's got a bucket, Charlie Thompson with 3. And so you got to feel like it just feels more of a team effort on the offensive end for Rossville right now than it does for the Gophers. But for Clinton Prairie, I know Nip missed the bunny, but I've been impressed with his defense. He's created a lot of steals and turnovers and just havoc coming up with loose balls for Clinton Prairie down here, and it's kind of limited those opportunities for Rossville early in this one.
Yeah, I think more than anything else for these guys, it's been the turnovers. I've been trying to keep a tally a little bit here on my own, and I know this isn't going to be exactly right, but by my tally, I have like Clinton Prairie with 6 and Rossville with about 7 turnovers. It's probably going to be definitely 1 or 2 difference in there, and I haven't been paying attention as far as turnovers-wise, mainly on the scoring end here. But I think they'd like to see keep it a little bit cleaner. We've had some passes there that were probably not the best passes in the world, but towards the end there, both teams seem to clean it up and see if they have a better second half.
Both of these teams average just under 13 turnovers per game, so for the most part, they play pretty consistent. So if your numbers are correct, and that's about the halfway point for them, it would be pretty close nonetheless. Again, for the Gophers, Jake McGraw, it's been his night. He's got the threes, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, had that going early on. The only other player to score for Clinton Prairie tonight's 1 free throw from Caden Davis. But the Gophers, benefit of leading by 3 at the half. We've heard the fans. They've been loud and in tune here tonight, as we would expect them to be when you got a county rival, a conference opponent, and a short drive just to head across the countryside to take
Rossville,
Thursday night game.
Sounds like they got a few fans over there also, get some students over there. So, yeah, I think this is pretty fun.
For Rossville, just a few games left on the schedule after tonight. They go to Delphi on February 10th. They get a back-to-back. The next night they go to Northwestern. Then they have Faith Christian at home, and they'll travel to West Lafayette to finish out their season. So just 4 games left on the schedule for Rossville after tonight. For Clinton Prairie, still quite a few games there. They're going to get the rescheduled game on February 7th against Clinton Central, so that'll be their next opponent. But they've got Providence Cristo Rey on the 10th, Covington on the 11th. They still have Tri-Central, Tri-County, Monrovia, and North Newton. But for Coach Peckinpah to get his 4th straight winning season, they've got to turn some things around, because right now they're sitting at 6-9. They've lost 3 straight.
Interesting, Sean, that Rossville did not spend much time in that locker room. And I think Coach Dunn said, I like what he saw there towards the end of playing that second quarter, playing better, playing tough defense, and they were making some shots. And I think, for him, it's maybe just getting out there and getting some shots done right here, just warm up before the start of the second half. And let's see if they can't turn this thing around for them.
About 2 minutes to go on the clock in the gym before we get going again. And to your point, they're back out. They're getting warm and loosed up, and Clinton Prairie's still in the locker room. So they may have the lead, but Coach Peckinpah is making sure that they understand the assignment for the second half. We'll put it that way. Both of these teams, as they close out their season, we get closer to sectional play here about a month away. These Rossville Hornets, they've won a handful of sectional titles again. They've got 3 under Coach Dunn as recently as back-to-back titles in 20 and 21. And they got a sectional in his first year at Rossville in 2015. But right now, they're the second favorite team in sectional number 54. Fountain Central is ranked by John Harrell in the Sagarin ratings to come out of that sectional with the championship. But there's a reason you play the games.
That's right.
And Fountain Central sitting at number 7. They're 13-4 overall. But Rossville always tends to play well when the lights come on at sectional time. That's going to do it for our halftime show. We'll step aside. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, third quarter action right here on the ISC Sports Network.
Finding affordable, quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
Third quarter possession, Hornets.
Welcome back here, third quarter action. Tonight's broadcast brought to us by Scott Young of One Midwest Financial, where he offers a wide range of products and services that can help clients get the stability needed to face life's surprises. Scott will work in sync with his clients to uncover their financial goals, review the state of their financial health, and identify strategies that guide them up and down the financial mountain. For more information, email Scott at syoung@onemidwestfp.com, or you can give him a call at the number you saw on your screen there. Clinton Prairie with a 3-point lead coming out of the half, and immediately Rossville gets to work. Matthew Ford gets in the scoring column.
Yeah, gets his first points here tonight.
We've got a 1-point game, and Rossville brings out a little full court pressure. Both teams employing zone defenses tonight. Rossville in a 2-3. Clinton Prairie in that 3-2.
How about that defense?
Royer, kick out. Del Real tries to get going. That one off. Rebounded by Holliker.
Yeah, nice block out.
Nip to Davis.
Yeah, Caden Davis now.
First field goal tonight by someone other than number 4. Davis with 3 points overall. Bray lets a 3 fly. Boy, he's had a couple tonight that were just in and out. Nice hustle. Bray goes into the stands to try to keep that one alive.
Yeah, if he hits that one, that would have tied this thing up. That would have got the Rossville fans going.
Watch the effort right here. You think they don't want to win this game? Look at that. Again, a little token pressure from Rossville here. Just going to make them work. Here comes your 3-quarter court trap. They get it up to Holliker. Best way to get somebody out of a full court press, run them out of it. Back-to-back buckets for the Gophers. Got the lead out to 5. Ford finds Royer. Jumper, no. Holliker battles, he's got the rebound. Comes Harshbarger for the Gophers. One of the 2 sophomores that gets quite a bit of playing time for Clinton Prairie. Nip loses it momentarily. Davis, backdoor.
Oh, nice.
You can see that play developing. That was a nice read by the young player in Harshbarger. Look, baseline now to Ford. Going against the taller Davis. Throws it into the teeth of the defense. McGraw run out, 2 more. So Rossville starts out with the first field goal, gets it to within 1, and the Gophers score 8 straight to push the lead back to 9. Timeout taken by Rossville.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more help now from your bench there. Harshbarger, and you got Davis now with 3. Lane Holliker coming in. He had the 2 fouls early in the first half, so he had to sit down, but now he's got a couple points here working it for the Gophers.
This portion of our broadcast brought to us by Mulberry Telecommunications, where they offer service in Mulberry, Dayton, rural Lafayette, rural Frankfort, and other communities in Clinton and Tippecanoe County, including Edna Mills, and then just south on 39 going up towards Rossville. Fiber internet packages start at just $49.95 per month. For more information, visit mintel.net. Mulberry Telecommunications, it's the best gig in town. Coming soon to Flora, Bringhurst, Jefferson, and other places in Clinton, Carroll, and Tippecanoe County. Excited to be able to expand and bring high-speed fiber optic internet, streaming TV, telephone, both residential business and multi-line business solutions. Rossville trying to find a solution to this recent run by the Gophers. Offensive rebound and draws a foul. Nice work by Ford.
Hey, Ford can get up there and rebound. Did a real nice job there.
Ford leads the team with 5.7 rebounds per contest. He rattles this one in. He's got 3 games this season where he went 10-plus rebounds.
He's one of those guys just got a feel for it, you know. Even that ball comes off the rim, puts a lot of effort out. Doesn't get that one to go, unfortunately, at the free throw line.
They always say right place, right time, but if you watch good rebounders, they are always working. They get in position before the play even happens.
Ooh.
Blocking foul there.
Ooh. That could have gone the other way. Got the shoulder lowered a little bit and turned into him. Take a look again. Oh.
Well, earlier we thought that there was one called against Clinton Prairie where maybe Rossville sold it. Maybe there's your makeup calls.
That might be.
Balance each other out over the course of the broadcast. You get a foul here on Thompson as he had the hold on McGraw. It's Thompson's 3rd foul. Inbound there. Holliker gets the bucket. Three-pointer. Wilson. That's his 2nd 3 of the night. He's got 8 points. So Holliker gets a field goal on one end. Wilson answers with a 3 on the other. Harshbarger runs out of real estate and turns it over. Ford on the push. Shot up. No. That last touch by Wilson. Holliker will inbound to McGraw. 7-point lead for the Gophers here in the 3rd quarter, where it feels like the clock has slowed down a little bit. Those first 2 quarters flew by.
It did.
Still 4.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd.
Yeah, that first quarter night, 6-3 score.
Austin Bray picks up his 2nd foul. It's something we'll have to keep an eye on. Handful of Hornets players now with 2 fouls each. McGraw working on Bray. You get a moving screen here on Davis. Caden Davis picks up his 3rd foul. Team 2nd. Del Real hasn't quite gotten things going tonight, has not scored yet. There's a shot. Austin Bray with the 2-pointer. He's got 11 now. Lead cut to 5. McGraw runs into that trap. They get it to Nip. Harshbarger up and good for the Gophers. He's got 4 now.
Coming in off the bench. That
Wilson's
one
knocked down a couple threes. That one a little long.
Yep.
Might have rushed it. Well, that Rossville section would have come unglued if that had gone in there and cut that
sure
lead
would
to
have.
4.
Yeah.
Holliker, step back. No. Harshbarger tips, keeps alive to McGraw. Loses the handle.
Oh,
and Holliker there.
Lane Holliker now with 4. We got a whistle to stop.
Not sure what that whistle was
I'm
on.
not
Might
sure.
have been a warning.
I think maybe, yeah, maybe they warned Peckinpah to. Not sure.
Maybe a delay, a game warning for touching the ball after the hoop. I didn't see what the call was there, unfortunately. Either way, it was just kind of a quick reset of things. And
yeah, Coach Dunn probably not going to like that shot by Del Real.
Just trying to get into the game, find the rhythm tonight. Del Real, he can score the basketball. He had 23 points against Clinton Central earlier this season. Averages 9 per game. Also around 3 rebounds and 3 assists per contest, but so far tonight he's been shut out. Nip to Holliker, 3. No, Harshbarger on the glass. He's played really well tonight. He draws the foul.
Yeah, he didn't see any time in the first half, but he's come in the second half and played really strong. Look at that rebound. Tries to go back up, but gets hammered.
Harshbarger with 4 points. Make that 5. Averages around 2 points per contest, so well above that. Getting the start here tonight at Harshbarger. Coach wanted to reward him, evidently playing well lately and in practice, trying to change things up. He brought Nip and Harshbarger into that starting lineup. We still have not seen Jacob Wilson tonight.
There's another turnover by the Hornets. Coach Peck, he wants the basket.
It's Austin Bray. That's going to be number 3 on him.
Yeah, Bray was their leading scorer.
So I've got 3 on Bray and 3 on Thompson. They'll try to play foul-free the rest of the quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Couple of bunnies tonight for the Gophers.
Wide open, too.
Royer puts it on the deck. Tries to get it to Gardner. And a grab here against Clinton Prairie.
They may have got McGraw there for his second foul. He reached in, tried to tie him up, maybe get the tie up, but didn't work out. Only 2 on McGraw, I believe.
Nicely done by our fantastic crew here behind the scenes, ISC Sports Network tonight. I'm Sean Walker, joined by Pete Gasho, but behind the scenes we have Elijah Mash, Sam Waugh, and Tony Stewart. Got a 5-man crew working tonight to bring you this broadcast. A little high screen ball action for the Gophers as they try to set up their offense. Davis goes against Gardner. Gardner swats it out of here.
Get out of here, he says. Oh, they need this.
That one off the mark, loose ball, and look who's battling in there, Ford. Jump ball, though, remains with Clinton Prairie. 11-point lead. Had this all the way down to 1. Getting that first field goal to come out of the break, and then the Gophers scored 8 straight. Pushed it back out to a 9-point lead, and we're back to a double-digit margin right now, 38-27. we knew on paper at least coming in that these two teams looked pretty evenly matched, regardless of the records. Rossville with a few more wins. But the Gophers have had a few losses that they probably should have won, to be honest.
This feels like one of those, like these two teams right now, like if you play at Clint Prairie, almost Clint Prairie's going to get that win. You play at Rossville, you know, you almost get that feel that Rossville's got the advantage over there.
Home court, little fans.
Little home court advantage working, yeah.
Nip down the lane,
oh.
blocking foul call, and count the bucket.
Woo!
Watch this take.
Wow, that's a bang bang. Rossville fans don't like it.
They don't even have the benefit of our replay.
I mean, that was right on it.
Unless they're watching in the stadium themselves. Nip with the miss. You know, the one thing that high school does not have is that restricted area line to help the officials know whether or not.
You think that'll eventually come? Hard telling, isn't it?
We'll see.
I mean, we've never seen the shot clock. That's another one I'd like to see.
Yeah, I don't think I think there's too many old heads still at the helm. We'll just say it that. There's too many. There's still people that complain about class basketball, Pete.
Yep. Well, we
see it back the way it used to be.
Oh, that was deep.
Caden Wilson.
Wilson, man.
3 threes tonight.
But, you know, like when you can hold the ball out of bounds and let the clock expire, you know, that's rough, man. That's rough.
Little body foul here. We'll see if they get Gardner or Del Real on the reach first. It's going to be against Kane Gardner. It's 2 fouls on the senior. McGraw, who's been quiet in the third quarter, he does have 1 field goal. Looking for his 24th point, and he'll get it.
Still shooting really well from the free throw line, though.
That is true. 7 of 8 to Pete's point. That'll help that free throw percentage go up. As if it wasn't already pretty high already. 25 points tonight for the sophomore. I think he just likes when the ISC cameras are in the building.
There you go. Gophers trying to stretch this one out. Rossville's got to find some scoring.
Gophers trying to pay a little more attention to Wilson over there. He's knocked down 3 threes in tonight's broadcast, and with that type of shot, you can very quickly get yourself back into a game.
Well, he fired that one out from deep. I definitely want him to get another look.
That pass just never got up for Gardner. McGraw on
McGraw.
the take. No. Tipped out last touch by Rossville.
Looking for some help. Looks like they're going to, maybe it's going to stay with the Gophers. You hear the Rossville fans not happy with it.
Under 20 seconds to go, 19.7 on your clock to be exact. Conversation here is, we'll get another look, see if we can see who last touched this one. Then McGraw on the take, and then it looks to be off Rossville. I think Royer's left hand is the last one to touch. Tough angle to see it from, but his is the arm that's going forward there.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't need in high school basketball is replay.
We don't need that.
Not at all.
McGraw under 5, spins out of trouble, shot up, splash. 27 points tonight for Jake McGraw. We still have a whole quarter to go. 44-30 your lead. Clinton Prairie on top of Rossville. Take a break. We'll be back 4th quarter right after this.
Many communities in rural America are often overlooked as underserved. These communities are being left behind due to lack of internet and access to state-of-the-art technology. That's why Mulberry Telecommunications provides rural broadband services and technology and is growing their presence in north central Indiana. Because every community deserves infrastructure and beyond. To learn more, contact us today.
Leaps ahead, still on his feet. Stevens lunges.
Are you kidding me? Oh.
Wednesday. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. Said that was going to be a highlight reel. Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.
Welcome back to Clinton Prairie High School. Good look inside the huddle. Coach Chad Peckinpah and his Gophers with a 14-point lead. Pete Gasho, Sean Walker on the broadcast for you this evening for the ISC Sports Network. Games all across the network tonight. A rare Friday night off tomorrow. We're not covering the girls sectional.
Girls sectional. Got some great games going on in that one. I'll be sitting in the bleachers.
Yeah. I'll have to go watch it in person.
Yes, definitely.
Saturday, though, we've got a men's, women's basketball doubleheader from Marion. Make sure you tune into that one. Women's game will tip off at 1 o'clock. Men to follow, roughly 3:30. Taken away by McGraw. Splits the defense, lays it in.
Nice step through.
29 points now for McGraw. He's just 1 point away from outscoring Rossville single-handedly.
How about this one, Sean? We got an old Gopher clear out on the West Coast listening into the game tonight.
Yeah.
Big shout out to RK Gasho.
RK Gasho watching.
On the ISC Sports Network. YouTubing it.
He's in Oregon, is he not?
Out there in Oregon. Yes, he is.
Boy, we've had Washington State. We've had Oregon. The West Coast loving ISC.
Checking in on the Gophers.
Caden Del Real checks in. Matthew Ford comes out. Gophers have really pulled away here. After that first bucket that Rossville got to get it within one, 8 straight from Clinton Prairie made it a 9-point lead, and they have not looked back. McGraw going to the hoop here, he'll get fouled.
Yeah, McGraw doing a great job now, just driving in, playing under control. And you see the way he drives in, he keeps that body square with the basket there, doesn't get that shoulder turn, doesn't take a chance on getting that offensive foul called.
He's so fundamentally sound. Been a lot of fun to watch. He's going to go down as one of the Gopher greats.
Absolutely.
By the time this is all said and done, I mean, he's put up a ton of points already in his first 2 years. I've asked Coach Peckinpah here recently if we could get access to some of those all-time scoring records and start to see where some of these recent players have ranked. McGraw goes 1 of 2 at the line, but you got to think after averaging double figures last year and now 22 points a game this season.
Now that's what, 30, what's he got, 32 now tonight, 32 points?
I've got him at 30.
Okay, 30 points. Again, just a sophomore, so you're right. I mean, by the time he's a senior, he's really going to – he's got to be moving up that scoring list,
I mean, in 5 games this year, on a recent tear, he was up around 30 or more, so you got to think that's 150 points just right there.
Osler trying to set the screen that time, got his arm out there just a little too much, little bump with the shoulder. They got him for the foul.
They want you to get wide when you're setting those screens, but I don't think Levi really needs to work too much on that.
Heck, he's a big kid. Great bank.
Austin Bray gets another field goal. He's got 13 to lead the Hornets. Just above his scoring average on the season.
Got a lot of time here in this fourth quarter. If Rossville get a couple stops, couple big shots here, try to get themselves back in this game. They got the shooters who can do it. Ooh.
McGraw giving his best Luka Doncic impersonation a minute ago with that one-legged baseline fadeaway.
See if the Hornets can get one in here from the outside. Ooh, there's a bump.
Yep. Foul on Davis, didn't give him any room to come down.
Yeah, Davis got the belly out there a little bit, pushed him out.
I'd be in real big trouble then because Davis is scrawny.
We bounce him out.
I go out there with a little belly bumping.
Put him on the bench.
I'm all belly anymore. 15-point lead. Clinton Prairie comfortably ahead at this point. Still time for Rossville to come back, but they got to take better care of the basketball. Bray with the steal.
Ooh, hit it.
Oh, can't get it to drop. Wilson on the follow, though. He'll earn a trip to the line.
There you go. Get him when the clock stop. Take a look at it again. Fight for the rebound. Gets knocked out. Right back in the hands. See if Rossville can get a couple more here.
Caden Wilson, we said earlier, had that 12 points against Frankfort. That was his season high. He's got 12 here tonight against Clinton Prairie, so he is enjoying playing the other Clinton County schools. Wilson gets them both. 13 now, new season high, new career high for Caden Wilson. Just a junior. He shot the ball really well tonight. Holliker steps into one. No.
He's had a couple looks out there. Just couldn't get it to fall. I don't know if Coach really would like that shot or not.
Del Rio loses the ball going down the lane. Rossville fans wanted a foul. McGraw, he'll draw a foul going this way. Look here. Yeah, you can see Thompson across the arm. On the other side, we only got one look at it. It did look like there was some contact going to the bucket for Rossville, for Del Rio, but I couldn't tell if he lost it before or if he lost it as a product of getting fouled on that play.
Was that Austin Bray's 5th foul?
I'll be honest with you, I missed it. I'm not sure. Back-to-back misses by McGraw at the free throw line. That's missing 3 straight now for McGraw.
Hit a 3 here, then cut it. Then 10. Ooh, they got him for the charge.
Osler and Royer make sure each other's all right. Another look.
Ooh.
Royer definitely there. Man, he hit hard too.
Yeah,
Royer's
you're right
not
though.
very tall, but he's built, so that was a good body-to-body shot there.
You said it right early. You know, if you pull up right there, 2 steps out, you got a shot at one. There's the steal.
Bray, he's still in. So
he's in. That was huge.
So it must have been his 4th foul. 16 points now for Bray. Another look at this one.
Yeah, they put it within 10. Boom.
Full timeout taken by Rossville. Cut to 10, 4.5 minutes. Don't count these Hornets out just yet. At Defining Looks, we know that shopping for a wig can be intimidating. We strive to make your experience fabulous and ensure you receive the best quality service available. For more information, visit defininglooks.com. Defining Looks, where you can be your own kind of beautiful. You know, I've always wondered what long locks would look like. Maybe I should just go in there and check it out, right?
Get yourself a wig.
Just for the heck. I want, you know, you always say, hey, I want to grow my hair out. And you think about it, and then you're like, I get complacent, and I cut it, I get bored with it. Maybe I could go see what I would actually look like with long hair.
I gave up on it. I can't grow it out. No more.
Let's see, then it's perfect for you. You can just go you can put the wig on.
I could do it, yeah.
Relive some of those rocker days.
The glory days of having hair.
It's all right, Pete. We're getting older. It's supposed to happen.
That's pretty
that way.
good.
It's the natural order of things.
Is that it?
Out of the timeout, a 10-point lead is Rossville.
Yeah.
Fighting back in this one.
Bray with that big three-pointer right there. They play some tough defense, brought the double. They were doing that in the first half on McGraw. You got to watch him.
Run him off the screen with Osler. Osler's not going to sell that one.
Nope. He worked on it.
Osler back to McGraw. Gophers look content to run some clock here. Now this is a time, Pete, where you get people who lobby for the shot clock, obviously.
Absolutely.
Because teams can hold it. But at the end of the day, if they can take care of the basketball without turning it over, why not keep that as a rule in high school? Nip goes baseline. That one tipped and now stolen away. Gophers ran some good clock there, but Rossville coming the other
boy,
direction.
man. I think Bray should have put it up right there. We'll get a trip to the line, though. Great push.
Davis on that closeout.
Tell you what, Caden Davis has got some long arms, man. He could have got back there and got to it. So
now that was his fifth. So Davis has been disqualified the rest of the way. Bray gets the free throw to go. 6 points here in the fourth quarter for Bray, 17 overall in the game.
20 points versus North White earlier this year. Can't get the other one. I like bringing the pressure defense here now. When they get it across, they like to bring this trap right when you get across the line.
Down to a single-digit lead, though. Down to 9. 3 minutes. Austin Bray in his last game out, he had 15 points, 9 rebounds in that loss to Indy Metro. Just one of those guys that on any given night, he may give you 15, may give you 20. He's going to fill up the stat sheet. Harshbarger with the bucket.
Ryan Harshbarger having a really good second half for the Gophers. 8 points now for him.
Bray runs out of room, but he finds Wilson. Wilson's got another 3.
I'm telling you, man, they should have been trying to find him a lot earlier in this fourth quarter.
8-point game.
They are running out of clock.
See if Rossville cranks up the pressure. Holliker to Osler. Now the Gophers will kick it back out. Smart basketball here.
Here comes the double. Good job, Nip, able to dribble out of that.
They get it back to McGraw. At some point in time, Rossville may have to start thinking about fouling.
Yeah, that's the guy you don't want to foul.
Their hands on that one.
Tip.
And back to Nip. 1:45. Gophers been able to run precious time off the clock. Rossville fans wanting a 5 count there on the dribble.
There's a good foul.
Timeout actually.
Oh, he got the timeout, yeah.
Glen Prairie will take the timeout. Coach Peckinpah realizing that a few times there his team was getting close to that 5-second count.
Yeah, they got it under that 2-minute mark. I mean, at that point, they're going to hold on to the ball that long. You got to decide who's the best guy to foul and go ahead and do it. Put them at the line. You just can't trade baskets now.
For these Gophers tonight, you got to wonder if maybe Jacob Wilson's out due to being sick. I don't see him down there on the sideline right now for the Gophers. You know, he's been in the starting lineup quite a bit this season, averaging almost 6 points per game, but we have not seen him tonight. And I did not talk to Coach Peckinpah today, but when I got the notes earlier in the week, everybody seemed healthy at that point in time. So hopefully nothing serious, no injury there that has kept Wilson out of action tonight. It's obviously that time of year where colds and flus and COVID and all that nasty stuff's going around. So
How about
hate to speculate, but
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, how about the Rossville Hornets though? The future over there is looking pretty bright, isn't it? And when you look back, Coach, you know, he sent out our 7th grade, just finished their season, went 20-2. winning the county tournament, a conference tournament, Twin Lakes tournament, a Tipton tournament. Then their 8th grade finished 20-2. They won the county and the Twin Lakes tournament. So just, I mean, you look at that, man. The future is bright for the Rossville Hornets.
McGraw skies to keep this one alive for the Gophers. Finds Harshbarger. Harshbarger in double figures with 10. That's the lead right now. Bray, 3. Boy, Rossville needed that one. Wilson keeps it alive and
Nice
then saves
job.
it again.
Got to go quick. Get a good look.
And then an offensive foul there on Royer.
Man. Take a look again. Oh, it might have been the elbow coming out.
Trying to dribble out of pressure, picks up the foul. Now with a little over a minute, Rossville have to get a steal quick or start to look to foul if you want to extend this game. Then back to Holliker, then over to
if you're
McGraw.
McGraw, you're going to try to hang on to the ball as much as possible.
There's a foul by Wilson. Yeah, you talk about that 7th and 8th grade for Rossville and how well they've performed. That's fantastic for Coach Dunn, and it's a tribute to Rossville's always been a basketball community. You know, you go back to even girls basketball, Jennifer Jacoby, and and on the boys' side, Coach Henley winning that state title in like 01 or 02.
Yeah.
I mean, they've always rallied around basketball.
I remember for basketball, cross country, and baseball.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. And now, obviously, Coach Dunn doing a great job with the feeder program. And that's where coaches love to settle in there. You got, he's a 9-year in, got a system rolling, so he knows he's got some players that are continuing to come up. Down by 12, may not be their night here tonight against the county rival. Hats off to the Gophers. They've played really well here this evening. A team that's lost 3 straight. But Coach Peckinpah, he's stayed positive the whole time. When in conversations with him, he said again, he's like, I see signs of us being a really good team.
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll just lay an egg, or we're just inconsistent right now.
We've seen him mess with that starting lineup quite a bit, so it's, I think maybe just trying to find that good flow, that good offensive flow.
McGraw looking to tie his career high here with 32 points, and he will.
Woo, man.
32 tonight for Jake McGraw. Second time he's done it this season.
55-41. In the first quarter of this game was 6-3.
Yeah, we got a decent scoring output, didn't we? After having a baseball score early.
Absolutely. I don't think that Rossville Hornets are going to foul here. They're just going to let this clock drain down. What a game for the Gophers. You said it, man. Great job in the second half because Rossville came out and they really turned it on. I mean, they had some plays set up, got it within 1, and then Gophers just took over, had some help from Caden Davis, Lane Holliker, and Ryan Harshbarger having a really good game coming in the second half.
Going to do it tonight. Your final score of 55-41 in favor of the Gophers. 32 points, tying a career high for Jake McGraw tonight. Pete, your final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, fantastic job by the Gophers. They had that on a 3-game losing streak. Come home here and they get this victory here tonight for them. Congratulations to them. Rossville, they're going to move on here. They'll take a day, think about this one, and get ready for their next matchup.
Again, leading scorer for the Gophers, Jake McGraw, 32 points. Ryan Harshbarger with a nice game and a spot start for him tonight. He had 12 points, all coming in the second half. On the other side for Rossville, they were led by Austin Bray, who had 17. A nice effort as well by Caden Wilson, who set a season and career high tonight with 16 points here against these Gophers in a losing effort. 55-41, your final score. Rossville will fall to 10-9 on the season. Gophers crawl their way back in closer to 500 at 7-9. For everybody behind the scenes at ISC, for Elijah Mash, Sam Wall, Tony Stewart, and Pete Gasser, I'm Sean Walker. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We hope you join us tomorrow where we've got college basketball headed your way. Men's and women's doubleheader from Marian University.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.